Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today is going to be makeup empties. I am dreading this. There's a great big massive box and I've got limited time, so let's just get into it. Right, so I don't do my makeup empties every quarter, every month. I do them yearly. Therefore, they all go in here. Right, so let me open it and I'll show you. Oh, it's ridiculous. On the plus side, the makeup I buy isn't going to waste. Okay, I'm not going to go in any particular order. Let's do facial sprays. So we've got the Sun-Kissed Hydrating Face Mist, 95% natural formula, vegan, enriched with hyaluronic acid and vitamin A. I really like this. I have got a backup somewhere. It's not in this room, no, I don't think. Otherwise, I'd show it to you. It's really inexpensive. You can pick it up at Body Care. I'm not too sure how much it is, either £1.99 or £2.99. It's a shame I don't have prices, like to do a tally at the end and show you just how much I've used up. Next year, we'll be doing that for sure. Then we've got the Boots Glow Brightening Mist. I like this one as well, but I like the Sun-Kissed one more. And more than that, I like the Face Facts one more than both of those. So if I was going to recommend anything, it would be this one if you've got access to Body Care and live in the UK. So that's just a bit of a fun fact for you. Oh, there's another one as well. Right, this I do not recommend at all. Studio London You Do You Setting Mist Lightweight Dewy Fix. Save yourself the £5 or whatever it costs, because it's crap. And then there's this setting spray. I haven't emptied it. I have emptied, however, this Revolution Fix and Glow one. It's not Revolution Fix and Glow in here. This Revolution Fix and Glow one is probably my favourite. And this Technique Glow, I feel like it's a dupe of it. But this one is called Technique Glow Setter. So the Technique Glow Setter is what you see now. So I recommend both those. Obviously, the Revolution one's £8 and the Technique one is £2.99. So I would recommend the £2.99 one over the Revolution one. I don't know what I'm going to get when I run out, because I think that's the only setting spray I've got. I think there might be one in the bathroom that has a lot of shimmer in it, so I don't know if I'll be able to use it. If I can't use it, I'm going to have to go out and buy a new one. That's the one caveat to my no-buy, like things like that. Things that I've only got one of, I can repurchase. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Right, foundation. So this one I've had to get rid of, and I'm really not happy about it. It's just old, guys. It ran out of date January 2021, and I don't want to put that on my face. You know, I don't want to have breakouts, so I'm actually decluttering it. Then we've got this L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I did use all this up. I didn't like it in the beginning, but as I was using it, I really did come to enjoy it. That's just usual for me. So it's got an SPF of 25. My shade is 15 Porcelain. Porcelain is the shade that I always get in foundations, unless there's a lighter one. Is there any more foundations? No, but there's another fixing spray, so we'll talk about that. I might be jumping around in this video, apologies if that's the case. So we've got W7, the Dewy Fixer. It's not the worst one that I've tried this year. This is the worst one that I've tried this year, but I didn't enjoy it, so I wouldn't get that again. There's some more foundations here. Okay, so we've got the Wet n Wild Dewy version Photo Focus foundation. I used all this up. This one is in Soft Ivory. I've got another one to use up that'll be going in Project Pan next year. Well, in a few weeks. Then I've got this Technique Luminous Glow Foundation. I would for sure repurchase this. I'm going to keep this because of the pump, so I'm going to keep it in the box. Everything else can go in the recycling. Then I've got the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. Everyone loved this when it came out, and I hated it. Well, didn't hate it. Hate's a strong word, but I didn't much care for it. And then as I was getting towards the end of it, I'm like, oh, my skin looks so skin-like. I love it. But I'm not buying any more foundations. I don't know for how long, but I don't think I'll need any in 2024. I've just finished this today. This is what I'm wearing now. So it's a Mission Perfect BB Cover Skin Tint, or whatever it's called. It's really, really good, and it just feels skin-like on your skin. So yeah, that's done. Right, let's talk about powders. So I've got, no, this is a primer, sorry. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I hated it. I used it all up. You can see quite clearly I've used it up. I need to keep this, actually. This, I could have done with this when I was emptying the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. So I'm going to keep that just in case anything like that happens again. Basically, the Too Faced Hangover RX primer wasn't coming out, so I had to depot it into this, and I got so much waste because of it. It went everywhere, so that would have been absolutely wonderful if I would have realised I had it. I should have just checked. Then we've got the 17 Perfecting Finish Translucent Powder. Absolutely love this, would recommend it, would buy it again, and it's so inexpensive. Which one do I keep then? It's actually got a little bit of powder on it. I'm just going to call that done. Right, this one's going in the bin. I've had it years, and I was trying to pan it, and it was just oxidising my makeup, so I'm calling that done. Oh, it's a collection, what's it called? Collection Sheer Loose Powder in One Barely There. I wouldn't say it's One Barely There. It's definitely, you can see a cast. So, concealer. So, I had this Maybelline, whatever it's called, eraser. Under eye anti-age eraser. I don't even know the name of it. So, it was in like a brightening shade. Anyway, that's all gone. Naomi kindly sent me this Hourglass Veil. I didn't see what the big deal was with it, and I'm glad that I didn't buy this, to be honest, or even the mini. I just didn't see the big deal with it, so that can go in the bin now. Sorry, the recycling. Then we've got the Nude by Nature one. That's all gone as well, so that can go in empties. Sorry, it can go in the recycling. We've got another primer here. Absolutely love this and would repurchase it again if I needed a primer. It's the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I think Naomi sent me this as well, the Buxom mascara, but it was dried up when I got it, so I couldn't really try it, which was a shame because everyone raves about these mascaras. I've got a whole bunch of mascaras here, which I'm going to do a different video on, least favourite to favourite. So yeah, we'll do that. There's a Revolution Gold eyeliner pencil here. It's dried up, so yeah, that's no good. Right, this Barry M lip scrub has gone out of date, so that's going. This Sunkissed Peachy Glow lip oil, that's going as well. I think that went bad. I didn't really use this a lot, so this one can go as well. The Vaseline Rosy Lips. I don't like putting my finger in pots like this. I mean, you can see I barely used it. I just don't like digging into things. I find it really, really gross. Then I've got a couple of those Stila. These ones are called... what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but one's Yellow Tails and one's Mint Myth. So they look like that. They're not glitter and glows or anything like that. They're a different one. Yeah, they're different to glitter and glows. So I put this in there. I really, really wanted to kind of try and get more and more use out of this. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And I actually got one from Depop, miraculously, last year. Was it last year or the year before? I think it might have been last year. And it got lost in the mail, so that was great. I got my money back, but I wanted the actual lipstick. Okay, so we've got some Colourpop eyeshadows. They're completely dried up. So we've got Blaze. We had La La, that's not in there. And Une. So they're going as well. I'm running out of room. I'm trying to get all these things out because there's a lot of mascaras, guys. Right, let me just talk about all these products I've got here. First of all, I got a sample of this Hourglass Veil. I didn't really see the hype on this either, so yeah, I wouldn't get that. I think they're just so costly. So I had this Natural Collection tinted brow gel. I really, really like that, and I would repurchase that again. So this 17 concealer here, this Second Skin one, I absolutely love it. It's my holy grail concealer, guys, and I would highly recommend it. I've actually got a concealer, but in a, like I use it for bronzer as well, and that it works really, really well for bronzer. I got this Collection concealer, like a brightening concealer. I don't like it. I wouldn't repurchase it. So we've got a couple of lip liners here that I've been trying today. I wanted a lip liner for this eye look because I feel like I'm still infected a little bit, so I don't really want to go in with lipsticks. And if I can sharpen the lip liner, that's all the better for me, really. I went in with the Instagirl Kiss Proof lip liner pencil in the shade It Girl from Primark, and it's completely dry. It's dry as a bone. That needs to go into recycling. This teaches me a lesson. Use your lip liners. And then I had this Rimmel Exaggerate in East End Snob, and a bit broke off, and that's literally all I've got left, so I can't do anything with that, really. And then we had the Makeup Gallery It's a Fix. That's all gone. See, there's a tiny bit there, but I can't get anything out of that, so they can all be in recycling. Right, we've got the Shades by Shan Hydrating Primer that Naomi sent me. Absolutely love it. If I could get it, I would get it. We've got this Tarte Ravishing Lip Pencil. I'm really, really sad about this because it's a really pretty shade. And I feel like it would have gone really, really nice with this eye look today. But it's expired. I've had it years, so that's going into the trash. Then I've got this Cereve Facial Moisturising Lotion. I really, really enjoyed that as well, and would repurchase that because I am buying skincare. So you might see that in a video really, really soon if we decide to pick it up. Okay, so I was using this pot. I think I might keep this pot rather than the e.l.f. pot, because it's a little bit smaller and more compact. So I was using this pot, and I think I did put some Laura Mercier powder in there, and I used all that up. It was in the shade Translucent, I think, and this is obviously Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder in the shade 1. I don't know what all the fuss is with this, but I used this a couple of years ago. That's not been used up recently. Okay, so the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I like this a lot better than the normal putty primer, but even so, it wasn't the best. I like the liquid one a lot more. Naomi kindly sent me this to try, and I just didn't like it. I just don't see the big deal. Now, you can let me know if you really, really do like it. Tell me the big deal of it, because I just didn't see it. I've heard that e.l.f. came out with a brush for these primers, and it goes on better with that. So maybe if I was to invest in these again, I'd try that, but I don't think I would take the risk of investing in them again just in case it didn't work out for me. I just get the e.l.f. liquid putty primer because I really do like that, and I'm wearing that today as well. Oh, we've got Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow. I've got another one of those in backups. I really do like this and would recommend it. So that's come from Poundland. The only problem is with these two, you don't get fibres in them. I would like to try the NYX Thick It Stick It. I've heard really, really good things about that. So eventually I'll probably get that. And then we've got two perfumes. So we've got the Lady Million. I absolutely love it and would really... Oh, I can still smell it. I would really, really like to get this again one day. But I do like trying different perfumes, so it might be a while before it's back in my collection. And then we've got the Karl Lagerfeld one here. So really, really like this as well. And I would really, really like to get this again. I don't know if they still do it though, that's the thing. So those can also be decluttered into the bin. And I'm actually using one now. It's not there. It's a Madonna So Sweet, and there's literally about that much left. I'm sure I've used more than 2 bottles of perfume in a year. But yeah, this is everything that I've used this year, and it's a nightmare. So I'm gonna kind of put everything back. Like I said, we haven't really spoke about mascaras because I want to do a separate video on mascaras. There's a lot of empties here. And like I said, next year, what I want to do is I want to kind of write down prices of things. at the end of the year we'll total things up. I can't do that. Well, I could sit down and figure out how much everything costs, but it would take me ages just because there's so much of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please like. It really does help get my small channel out there. Share and comment. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.